I be your dog, I no be bingo. Do you want to reggae or calypso? Cause whatever I do, they don't go fit though. Yeah, see I can be the blues in I reading, but it's bad. I'm linking, and them pretty, and them bushy, and them. What is the cost? I pay it all. Make this story for no day long as I'm happy. Yeah. Meta. Jumbo baby. I'm a obiri meta. I ain't even in that place like I'm a bad boy. My lifestyle.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the San Francisco Giants. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Hoy Park, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about set to go now. On the hill and coming off a great start, Park.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
So in now for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. Swing and a base hit. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there, 0-1. Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play. Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming.
Rosario runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And the 0-1. There's a strike. And 1-2.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. Edmonds slings to first. That's out number 3. Half inning complete. We've got no score.
Before she hit the block, body grown, spoke grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about
back here in San Francisco, and on the hill in this one, Zach Plesac. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next offering is down low at 1-1. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. His 62nd home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here comes Tommy Edman, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Check swing, went around, 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Rip to right, base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Stepping in, Chu. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In there, and it's 0-1. Plesac, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Left-hand batter waits. Gets under it and pops it up. Jimenez drifts towards it. And out number one on the grab. Here's Gabe Kapler's lineup for the San Francisco Giants. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Hoy Park.
Yeah, he's got a hit in 10 straight games, Boog. I mean, clearly swinging the bat well right now and carrying that momentum from game to game, just being real consistent at the plate. Look for him to have some good at-bats here today.
Here's a speed threat, Jung-Hoo Lee, third on the National League leaderboard for batting average. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Plesac, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Naylor hauls it in, and there's two away.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
The 1-0. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Hoy Park, the next Giant to hit. 5th in the NL in batting average coming into this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make...
Now this one gets through. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Jung-Hoo Park, the next to hit, enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. And that one hammered way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. A 3-run rocket is 29th of the season. It's 5-zip.
Fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So now here's the DH, number 28. That misses. 1-0. And the 1-0. Right side. Takes it himself. Third out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Giants baseball on the Show Bay Area. Second inning set to go. Here's Andres Jimenez. The pitch.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. And now it's Josh Naylor. Swings through that one. 0-1. Ball one there.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time. Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And his season of strikeouts continues with number 250.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
George Valera stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 5 and the Guardians 1. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the power speed combo. G144. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Ground ball Naylor. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next Giant to hit. Homer to lead off the ball game. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The 0-2. And there's a ball. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Tommy Edman at the plate, singled and scored his first time. And a foul ball.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. Giants go. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. That's in there. That's strike one. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The next pitch misses, and a full count now. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Rosario takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. 2 outs. And that's in for a strike. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Guardians fail to score. They're down 5-1.
Bounce it, just bounce it. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it. I'm always gonna get it. Even if
And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Chu. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Up against the wall, and brings it in.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. And that one fouled off. Lee, a strong arm center fielder, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Valera makes the grab, 2 down. And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball there.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. They're up 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Miles Straw. And a strike in there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And downstairs. And now it's even up. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Stephen Kwan, pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were 2 really good base runners, Ichiro Suzuki and Dave Roberts. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he grabs it in foul ground. And a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So, man aboard. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. And the first offering is not close. In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down. Here's Josh Naylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Back here at Oracle Park, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Hoy Park. Plesac back to work. First pitch swinging.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
0-2 now.
1 ball. 2 straight.
In the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Next is the speedy first baseman, Young-Ho Park. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
And he deals. That one missing inside. Pitch misses there. It's 2-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Now this is in the air down the line.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, number 28. Line drive, base hit. G144, the next Giant to hit. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. They try another pitch out. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Caleb Berriger up and throwing for Terry Francona. Toussaint getting loose as well. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Here comes a pitch. That one ripped. Strong going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Josh Bell. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Valera in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And it's 1-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
That one's in there. That is strike two. In the air, out towards left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Everything came together for him. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. They say a win. Valera takes his lead at third with one away.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Runner tagging from third.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's Brian Riccio. First pitch just misses. Popped up left side. Edman in position. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. That's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Straw has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Chu. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Here's the 0-2. And ball one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
A wind in the pitch. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Doing there for San Francisco. They're still out in front 5-2. Park back to work. Rosario, the next to hit, takes ball one. One now. And he pumps it a strike. just off the outside edge. Now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Stays alive. And the righty deals. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Hammered, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now Andres Jimenez. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Guardians 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Caleb Berriger. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Ripped to short. Rosario tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the speedy catcher, Ji-Man Choi. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Look out. That fastball drilled him.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Man at first, stepping in the long ball threat, Hoy Park. Berriger keeping him close. Park goes 6'1", 26 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Eli Morgan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Stephan warming up as well.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Berriger checks over to first, and he's back. Choi leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Step off, throw to first. Choi back in standing. Bounce to the left side, and foul ball. 2-2 now. That misses off the outside edge.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Valera makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for San Francisco, and it remains 5. Welcome back. Now it's going to be Josh Naylor. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-2. In the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That one pushed foul. Righty to the plate. There's a strike. And misses inside. Kicks and deals. The punch out there. 2 gone now. George Valera will hit next. In there for strike 1. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. 0-2 now. Tap dances out of the way of that one. In the dirt. Tosses to first, and that is that. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, number 28. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Ball 1 there. In the air to left center. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, G144. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. First offering misses the mark. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Next to hit, Ha-Sung Kim. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Man at second. And a count 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Bay over at second, 1 down. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kwan settles underneath it. and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Edman. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Rips one to right, base hit, and a run comes in.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee, a switch hitter batting right. There's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The 0-2. And that one upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Out towards right center field. Straw makes the catch, and that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We look ahead. We're at the top of the 8th, stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. First offering, and it just misses. Park still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one wrapped foul. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Rocchio in the box again, takes a strike. Just missed. Righty delivers. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. That's a little bit low. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ahmed Rosario. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
1 strike.
And a good eye there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Here in San Francisco. And here's the catcher, Ji-Man Choi. And here it comes. On a line, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Throw into third. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So a man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Hoy Park. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Naylor settles under this one, puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Tapped up the first base side, and foul ball. And the 0-1. And strike 2. Smash to the left side. Toss to Naylor. He's out. And now it's the Giants DH, number 28. That one's in there, 0-1. Choi stands at second with 2 gone. And that one in the air center field. Valera pulls it down, and that is that. So the Giants leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Back here at Oracle Park, and now the right fielder, Miles Straw. That one's in there. Strike 1. Just missed.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Bay makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Quan now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. The wind to kick the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Quan tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. That's in there. Strike 1. Out to short. Park whips it to first on the run, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.